Good morning guys, my skin is horrible this morning. I somehow managed to get, or basically, quick backstory. So when I started with my mast cells disorder or disease, whatever you guys call it, wherever you live, I started with a reaction to the sun, where if I go into the sun for, it has to be a certain temperature obviously, not just the sun, but if it was like the warm-ish sun, I get like a rash. That's like the first thing. I get like this rash and it goes a bit hivey, and then if I continue to stay in the sun, the rash goes away. But then afterwards, even if I've only been in there for like half an hour, 20 minutes or something, my skin gets like super dry, like I've been sunburnt, and it starts to peel, and it's especially on my face and especially where I have spots. So it's super frustrating because like I have the spot and then I have this like huge thing of skin that starts peeling away from it, from that area, and it's just, oh, it's making me feel so self-conscious. Anyway, just wondering if any of you guys have something similar, because my doctors don't really know what it is. They've just put it down to mast cell, but they're not sure if it's something else. So I'm currently seeing my immunologist for it, and he just told me to stay out of the sun, but obviously it's a bit hard. Good morning. I didn't vlog yesterday because I was filming a video, although I'm not sure if it's going to get up for Friday, which I'm upset about because Friday's my upload day. So it's like, if I don't upload this Friday, do I just upload midweek and then next Friday? Anyway, I slept a lot. I slept loads. I think I went to bed at like 11 and I didn't get up till 1 today, and it's like almost 2 now. Good morning, I hope you guys are well, and I'll do my best to vlog and not forget. Guys, I have the funniest thing to show you in this purse. So if you remember back in October when I was admitted for quite a few weeks, quick backstory. So where I live, on Danzatron or Zofran is so expensive, and I literally mean it's like $40 for 10 wafers. Like, it's so expensive. However, when I'm in hospital, I get it for free. Because I'm obviously going through the public system or whatever, but when your doctor prescribes it, you cannot, it's a private prescription unless you're dying. Obviously I'm not dying, so that's why I have to pay so much. Anyway, basically every day I asked for on Danzatron, even if I didn't need it. Really? Tom's lurking. Go away. Anyway, every day, even if I didn't need on Dan's, I still asked for it. And then I basically have a little stockpile, and I found it yesterday. I forgot where I put them all, but look. There's so many. And I'm pretty sure I got the 8 milligrams. Well, these might be 4. No, they're 8. Some of them are 4 milligrams, but some of them are 8. I think these ones are the 4 ones, and then these ones that look a bit different, those are the 8. But basically, I kept a little stockpile because I know how expensive they are, and now I don't have to order any for a while, but I thought I'd share that with you. So just on our way to McDonald's because I'm craving a McFlurry. I also started doing this other tracker in my journal where I track the days when I don't eat, and by not eating I mean I only stick to drainable things, because if I eat something that I can't drain then I'm sick all night. So I've started tracking it in my journal, and it's made me not want to eat as much, because I'm tracking it. I'll be able to see, you know, like what like the pattern of why and when. Like, is it more the weekends when I decide to eat like solids, or like is it a special occasion? Like, so I've started tracking it, but I've done pretty well this week. We're on Thursday and I've only gone one day where I ate something that I couldn't drain, which is pretty good for me, because usually I'll do so well all day like not eating, and then right before like the evening or whatever, like right before I go to bed, I'll end up eating something I can't have because everyone's eating food and it's like triggering me and I want to join in. So anyway, I feel like a McFlurry and I can actually have those and drain them, so that's what we're going. You excited for your hot Sunday? Thank you, my darling. Oh, she looking good. Got a caramello one. She's like caramel and chocolate basically. I didn't really fancy the Oreo. I normally get Oreo or M&M's. They're like the 2 normal ones, but I didn't really fancy them. I'm upset that they've stopped doing the crunchy one. That was my fave. Good morning, everybody. So it is the next day. It is early. The sun has literally only just come up. On our way to my doctor's appointment. Tom's taking me and then he's dropping me off at my mum's. Oh, he's just gone inside to go get the laptop because I need to edit if I'm gonna get Friday's video up on Friday. It's basically ready to go up. It's just I need to do the thumbnail for it and their description, etc. So I'm gonna do that while we are driving, and then when I get to my mom's it's just pretty much ready to go. So on our way to my doctor's appointment, I'll update you afterwards. Okay, so we're almost there, guys. I just put on my music because I couldn't be bothered listening to people chattering on the radio, and Adele came on, and it's Hello. So if you guys haven't heard that song, then you're not gonna get this. But Tom just goes to me, he goes, I think I had a dream once where I was at this awards.
I think it's recent as well.
Oh, was it recently? He goes, I think I had this dream once where I was at this awards ceremony and Adele was there, and every time I saw her I was like, hello.
It's me.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, this has ever been up, isn't it?
Guys, Tom just ripped a big one. He was doing nervous farts. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, Baba. So my appointment went well. We're gonna wait till my next TPN blood. Tom's checking his moles. I'll get to that in a second. What was I saying? Oh, we're waiting until my next TPN bloods, and then we're gonna see where my ferritin is at, and if it's dropped more, then I have a prescription to go get stuff for an infusion. Onto the skin mole check thing. Tom saw a sign in the doctors about getting like skin checks, and we've talked about this before, and we've briefly had a doctor just like glaze over them, but Tom is a very moly person. It's okay, it's not your fault. You're just born.
They have skin tags as well.
Oh dear. We've booked him in with a skin doctor to go get a skin check, like from head to toe, because he's like very moly, and he has a lot on his arms, legs and back. So it's important that he gets them checked and photographed so we can keep an eye on them. And he's also been having nasal issues. The doctor has given him a lovely rinse for, so now it's time for the tables to be turned. So why didn't I have one of these when yeah, she didn't have any in stock, but she was giving like free samples out, but she didn't have any of these when I had my sinus infection. So I think you can keep the bottle though, so we could use it like for me afterwards. Obviously we'd clean it out, but it's got 12 single dose sachets plus the squeezy bottle. So the bottle you keep, and it has the little sachets to use and mix it up with. So hopefully that will help you, Baba. Hopefully. I just wanted to say how happy my OCD is about this. You can buy like the cheap version of Smarties, but just certain colours, like just black, just white, just pink. I don't have to separate them anymore. Yay. So I didn't vlog earlier, but Courtney came and picked me up from my mom's after we were at the shops. I swear you're always eating or crinkling. Oh, look how cool these eggs are. They've got Smarties in the middle of them. How did you get that so perfectly open? When I tried to open mine, the Smarties went all over the floor. Oh, classic.
Skilled egg eater.
A skilled egg eater, yeah, because you eat chocolate a lot. So Courtney came over and we did some bullet journaling, and I got my nails done. However, there's one thing I want to talk about, and it's to do with getting your nails done, and it's for those of you that deal with finger dislocations. So normally I try and go to the same nail place every single time, because they expect that from me, and it's not awkward because they know now. But the first few times it was super awkward, but now I know most of the people that work there, and they kind of just like know that's gonna happen, or if it happens, like they don't freak out. However, today I went to a salon where they did freak out, and they were like, oh my gosh, and like I was like, calm down, like this happens to me, like I have a condition. And it was super hard for me to explain it to them because they didn't speak very good English, so they really didn't understand what I was saying. Like they only know basic English, so for me to try and say I've got a condition that makes my joints pop out in the simplest English possible way, it was really difficult, and it was so awkward, and I just felt so bad. Like I just sat there the whole time and like feeling really guilty and bad, and I was like, oh my gosh. And that's with splints on as well, but I did have to take them off throughout because there's parts where you have to soak your fingers in acetone, which is like nail polish remover, and I didn't want to ruin my splints, so I had to take them off during that process, and then during some of the other bits where they're dipping them into stuff. Long story short, I just want to know, those of you out there that deal with finger dislocations and getting your nails done, how do you do it, and two, like how do you kind of explain, like is there any tips you have for me on maybe how to not let them pop out, or is there something you can do to make them not pop out as much? I don't know. I need advice because it's a really awkward situation to be in and I really don't want to be in it again. I'm gonna just try and go to my normal nail salon next time, but in the event that I can't, and I end up going to a different salon that don't know me, what can I do? Because I really don't want to be in that situation again. It was just very awkward and made me feel really guilty. So let me know in the comments, what do I do in this situation? I do not know. You've had one too many pizzas and you're still eating. So you guys know how I talk sometimes when I say my shoulders pop out when I brush my hair. Not all the time, but sometimes, and today's been one of those days, so.
Baby, it's all I want when you're lying in my arms. Hello.
It's me.
It's me. I'm singing that to Adele.
In your dream. Don't give me that. Don't brush it like that.
Let's give it a scraped back. Old Amanda Holden look. And she used to judge for Britain's Got Talent.
Ow, you're bloody brushing my eyebrows. Actually kind of feels nice.
Brush that dry skin off your face as well.
Yeah, no. You need to use your face scrub. Makes me look like a vampire, or like model hair when they've come out like the swimming pool. That's what it reminds me of. Thank you, Papa.
You're welcome. Oh, put your head forward. I'm playing.
You're plaiting it? Oof. Bloody hell, you don't hold it that tight. Ow!
Knit 1, purl 2.
No, you get 3 strands, and you just cross them over each other. Start with 3, and then just plait them, alternating.
I think I'm plaiting it.
Well, that lasted all about 5 minutes.
I'll watch a couple of YouTube videos and then I'll come back to you.
So guys, I'm going to put a skip here thing if you don't want to see this. But I've decided that this year I want to do more. I want to show more of what it's really like to live with gastroparesis, EDS, etc. And one of those things is not getting to the toilet in time. So if you don't like vomit, then I'll put up a timestamp so you can skip. But this is what it's like. I've cleaned up most of it and flushed the toilet. However, I need a cleanup job. I missed the bowl because when it's like projectile, you can't aim very well. So it gets along the rim and down the side. It dribbled down the side because I put the lid up after this and then it kind of dripped from, you can see where it's like run down and then kind of on the floor. So I've got some wipes and some cleaning stuff. I'm gonna put my mask on so I don't react and clean this up. Now, just imagine this in like the middle of the night, because this is what it's like most nights, like 3, 4 or 5 a.m. where you're sat on the bathroom floor cleaning up vomit. It's like you feel like rubbish. All you want to do is go back to bed and you can't. You've got to like clean up your stuff. I also forgot to mention, I got it on myself too. But I wiped it up, but I'm going to put these in the wash. But I'm going to clean the vomit first because I figured if I get vomit on my jeans, at least they already got vomit on them, rather than change and then end up getting vomit on something brand new, basically. Toilet roll first and then going with the cleaning stuff afterwards. Oh, it smells. This is actually a good time, guys. Like normally it's a lot worse than this, but I thought while it's looking quite PG friendly, I would show you guys. Obviously, I'm not going to put stuff like this in my vlogs every day because I know some people can't deal with vomit or they have that vomit fear, which honestly, I couldn't imagine having gastroparesis and having like phobia of vomiting or vomit. Like, you just couldn't really. You'd have to get over it. I apologize to any of my friends if you guys are watching this and you've come to my house, used my toilet and there's been vomit or residue of something. I honestly, sincerely apologize, because I do my best to try and clean up best I can during the night, but I'm so tired and feel so shitty half the time that I just probably don't do a very good job. So I just want to say I'm really, really sorry if any of you guys have come over and there's been something on the loo other than we, because we all know boys have poor aim. Yes, you do. Lastly, a bit of bleed. And that, my friends, is it. Not fun. And to anyone out there that wishes they had this to be thin or whatever, you don't. Honestly, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. And that's saying something. Knackered now. So guys, we forgot the hard drive today. Well, I forgot the hard drive. So Tom's watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's a candy cane flavoured Chubba Chub lollipop. And I bought the packet because it said candy cane flavoured. There was literally one lollipop in there, this one. So I'm just saying it better be a damn good lollipop. They're obviously selling them off from Christmas or something. And I'm just doing some journaling, trying to get my, working on my maize spread. And I plan on doing a walkthrough video soon so you guys can see what I've done. And then hopefully a plan with me after that. Maybe. We'll see. Hey guys, so we come to this burger place. It's, what's it called? 320 Smoke and Grill. And we just got some Diet Coke. And we got a free Coke glass. Let me show you. And I know I haven't really said good morning yet, so I'll do that in the car. But I thought that was really cool. I said to Tom we can collect them and then have like a bunch when we get our own house. I like the bottles. I wish we could get them more often. They're so cool. The old style. Good morning guys, so it's Sunday today. I'm pretty sure I said yesterday that I was going to update on something like later on, and I can't remember what the last thing I vlogged was, so I'm sorry whatever that was, because I'm sure I said I was going to do something, but I can't remember. Anyway, I was going to vlog like properly this weekend and then combine Saturday and Sunday together, but considering I didn't really vlog yesterday, probably not going to vlog much today. I thought I'd just vlog a little bit and I'll just come add it on to like Thursday and Friday's vlog. We're on our way to Carousel, which is like a big shopping centre. I've mentioned it like before. You guys know. And we're going to see Avengers Endgame with some of our friends, and I'm actually so excited. Even though Tom and I are running on about like 3 hours of sleep, we had a lot of issues with my TPN pump last night. I'm not gonna get into it, but yeah, so we didn't really get much sleep because we were trying to get it to work all night. I ended up getting about like probably just over a quarter or a third, should I say, of my dose, but I didn't get my full dose, and then we ended up having to just run normal fluids, so at least I've got the hydration. So yeah, we're going to go see Avengers Endgame. I don't know if you guys remember, it does not feel like a year since we went to go watch the first one. Well, I say the first one, but the third film, but the first part. So I can't wait. And if you guys have seen it, let me know in the comments what you thought of it. Do you think it's better than the first one? Is it the way you expected them to like wrap it up kind of thing? I'm pretty sure they're going to probably make more Avengers, but I mean wrap up this like saga or whatever you want to call it.
Imagine surprise, they lose again and it carries on.
Oh god, like a third part? I'm sure we would have heard something or seen something on social media if that was the case. Anyway, that's what we're doing today, so I'll vlog what I can.
Stay high for the most of the time. Meet a stranger, jump right in your climb. Waking up on your sofa next to half-filled bottles from last night. I don't even know where we are. I'm naked and I don't know you. But if you wanna go sometime, if you wanna leave this town, baby, I'm lost, I'm fading.
You guys excited? Oh my god. Excited, Tom?
What's this film again?
Haha. Guys, we've only just opened the bunny for Easter. Look at the face.
Aww. Can never tell because he's always facing the wall. No wonder with a face like that.
Ready? Don't just... You little shite.
What?
You got chipmunk cheeks. You just bite it off like that. Is it good chocolate? Is that all you wanted? One bite out of it. So guys, we're home from the film. It was really good. I'm not going to give any spoilers away, but there was a few like moments where I thought it dragged on a bit, and yeah, I'm just not happy with how it ended. We're sad. Well, I'm sad. Tom's clearly drowning his sorrows in chocolate. Welcome to another episode of
Things that make you go,
What are you doing with your leg? I'm gonna out like that.
Leg alone. So, Oreos. Love them, hate them.
So good.
Different thicknesses. Oh no, that sounds wrong. different flavours.
Double stuffed.
Oh, no, you can't put that in. That just sounds really wrong.
They do double stuffed Oreos though.
Yeah, but that's wrong in this context. So, if you were to drop an Oreo and it was to land perfectly so it didn't flip over or anything like that, you could still technically eat 2/3 of the Oreo without eating the part that touched the floor. Things that make you go, double stuffed.
Well, on that lovely
Double
note,
stuffed.
we're gonna head to bed. I feel like this vlog is gonna be very long. I was gonna show you guys my Ferret Inject, which is the iron infusion that I'm gonna be getting, because I had to go and get it from the chemist. Because normally I go into the hospital to get my infusions, but I think we're gonna do it at my doctor's surgery this time. Plus, I think most hospitals are now urging your GPs to deal with that kind of thing, unless it's like life-threatening or you need like blood or anything like I did last time. So I had to go get my Ferret Inject, which I think that's what it's called, from the chemist when we went the other day. And they're cool. They're in these like little vials that get injected into like an IV bag. Yeah, I don't know if they're just going to inject that, because I know they can just inject the straight iron, or I don't know if they're going to put it in fluids and do it over.
Put it in fluids. You always need some.
True. So I'll show you guys that tomorrow. But I'm gonna head to bed now because I'm pretty tired, and it's been a pretty long weekend. Sorry I haven't really vlogged much, but I hope you've enjoyed however many days worth of footage you have. I love you guys to bits. Please give this vlog a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and hit the subscribe button to join our family. And I love you guys so much, and I'll see you tomorrow.